Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be on the topic restricted and non-restricted courses. So before starting the video, I want to request you all that kindly please subscribe our channel so that we can provide you more valuable and more quality content, and also it will be very helpful for us to get us motivation. So let's get started. So restricted courses. Leistungsbeschränkt course, or the NC1, numeric clause. NC means numeric clause. And other one are non-restricted, means Zulassungsfrei, non-NC, no numeric clause. So as per their name, restricted, there are certain type of restrictions in this course. Both have some eligibility criteria, minimum requirement, basic requirements to get eligible for your application get assessed. Both have that criteria. Eligibility criteria are in both certain type of requirement, but there is a thing that in restricted course there are number of seats are lesser than number of applicants. So as per the previous trends, universities and colleges record this thing and then decide that this course will be in restricted category or non-restricted. In non-restricted, number of seats are more than the number of applicants, so that's why they are in non-restricted course. So what happens when you apply for a course and let's suppose there are only 50 seats in that course, but number of applicants are around 700 or 1000. So in that case, university have to first assess your profile and make a merit list according to your profile and all. In this, your LOM, your CV, your letter of recommendation, and other things like language, A1 or A2 or B1. So in some university, more more points you will get. So this is the thing. So these all things are matter in restricted courses, and they give a more value. They can give your rank in the internal merit list of the course. This can boost LOR, CV, and LOM, and also work experience. So with grades, these all things also matter in restricted course. But in non-restricted course, let's suppose there are 100 seats, but the applicants are only 60 or 70. So in that, all the applicants will get the admission who fulfill the minimum requirement, who clear the eligibility criteria. All those applicants who clear the eligibility criteria will get the admit for sure. So this is the main difference between non-restricted and restricted. 99.9% English courses are restricted one, because around the world everyone is going to apply in restricted course and there is a limited number of seats. And similarly, 99% of German taught courses are non-restricted, means they are Zulassungsfrei, because in German taught course very few people around the world are going to apply. So because of that, these are non-restricted courses. So I hope you all are understand the difference between the restricted and non-restricted course, and it will help you in during the shortlisting of universities and courses for your career, for your future. So kindly do subscribe our channel if you like. Please share our channel more and more so that we can get more subscribers and get some motivation to make more quality content. If you have any further queries, you can always mail me on this email ID or you can DM me on my Instagram. Thank you for watching, and this is Manit Kira signing off from Hello Bavaria.